10.
Bill Rizzuto throwing out the first pitch.
9.
Fastball hit deep to right. This could be it. Way back there. Oh!
8.
Lawrence Peter Barra, known to everyone as Yogi, star catcher of the New York Yankees.
7.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is it. There it goes. It's out of here.
6.
This ball club will be remembered by me forever because you have heart as big as this city and you showed what being New Yorkers is all about. God bless you.
5.
Hits in 56 consecutive games. That's an all-time record set by the Yankee Clipper, Joe DiMaggio.
4.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
3.
Number 3 will never be worn by another Yankee player, but will go to America's baseball shrine at Cooperstown, New York.
2.
Derek Jeter ends his final game with a walk-off single. Derek Jeter, where fantasy becomes reality.
1.
That's not the way it's going to be, George. Damn right it is. And if you don't like it, you're fired. You haven't hired me yet.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Chyeaaa! What is going on, everybody? It is yours truly, the Ace.
Call me the Ace.
I appreciate you guys for popping back in here. Another live stream of our New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. 1 of 4. 4-game set that will be capped off on Thursday for the trade deadline, which I will be live for as well for the Yankee game at 1 o'clock up until about 6 o'clock when the deadline ends. I will be here, but I appreciate you guys for being here. Make sure you guys hit that like, and if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe to the Ace Avenue for your sports, movies, and more by yours truly. Shout out to Railbird, first person in the building, says Ace brings the energy. I appreciate you.
Ain't no thing like me except me.
Jacob, thanks for popping in. Bucks Rays Bolts, what up? Maddie and Colby, what up? Lil Wesley, thanks for popping in. Andrew, 99, and we are all caught up. I do appreciate you guys. So we got Cam Slitler on a bump today. And let's go ahead and go over the lineups for our New York Yankees.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Leading things off, center field is Trent Grisham. In left field, we got Jason Dominguez. Cody Bellinger's in right field, followed by Giancarlo Stanton. Jazz Chisholm's at second. Paul Goldschmidt's at first. Ryan McMahon is at third. Austin Wells is behind the plate. And Volpe's at shortstop. Another game without the captain, Aaron Judge. And we're going to see if the Yankees can get themselves a W. Cam Slitler is on a bump. Erica, thanks for popping in, says, let's go. What's up, girl?
Go, Stacy! Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby!
Make sure you guys hit that like, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that sub. Appreciate you guys for popping back in. Meredith is on the mic, so you guys know what time it is. This game is about to get underway.
And here we go.
Game 1 of this 4-game set. See if the Yankees can make it back-to-back W's here. And also hit that subscribe, guys. We are 1 sub away from 2080. We actually did get to 2080, and then we lost a sub before the stream. Let's see if we can get that sub back. Call Me Crazy is, say we put Stan in the right field. They're talking about it, Erica. They are talking about it. Personally, I'm not sure if that's the best idea. Giancarlo Stanton is a guy that is injury prone. We know that he deals with the lower leg issues from time to time. Do you really want a guy like that that's running around the outfield? Like, I don't know. Hope we'll cross that bridge, I guess, when it comes. But I do appreciate you guys. One sub away from 2080. My guy, NFE from the strike zone. What's good, brother?
NFE eats raw steaks. Like,
what is wrong with medium rare? What is wrong with medium rare? What?
Appreciate you. I've been working with NFE a lot these last couple of days. Make sure you guys go. I know a lot of you guys are already subscribed to him, but if you haven't, make sure you guys go check him out. Hector, what up, man? Lineup change for the Rays as Danny Jansen got traded. Yes, he did. Danny Jansen did get traded. So, as we are approaching the trade deadline, whoever just subscribed, appreciate you. We're back to 2080. Appreciate you. We are 20 subs away from 2100. You was joking, but they didn't do that stupid. Yeah, hopefully it's not the case. They had Stanton throwing today. I think it's inevitable. At some point in time, think about it. If you want both of them in the lineup, Giancarlo Stanton is going to have to play some outfield. It is what it is. Defensively, that makes our outfield a hell of a lot worse with Jason Dominguez in left, Grisham or Bellinger in center field, and then Giancarlo Stanton in right field, realistically. But we'll cross that bridge when it comes. But as of right now, we have the three outfielders leading off of today's ball game. Grisham in center, Dominguez in left, and Bellinger in right field. Antonio, what up, man? Says, Ace is the man. Welcome back. Let's go. I appreciate you. Yeah, that I had the stream set up for those that did pop in here yesterday. I do appreciate you guys. I did have the stream set up. But the rain delay really put me behind. So I wasn't really able to rock with you guys. I was going to be up against everything else I had to do. I did finish my Fantastic Four spoiler-free review. I did do a spoiler-filled review on the members page. And then I had to top on Jason for 161's channel. Bader is trash. Yeah, we're starting to hear he might be linked to us. Game is about to get underway. Cam Slitler's third start. All right, defense for the Yankees. Dominguez, Grisham, Bellinger, Volpe, McMahon, Jazz, Goldie, and Wells behind the plate. You were a fan of Bader? I mean, Harrison Bader was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, played great. Definitely played great defense for us, no doubt. But we have an influx of outfielders as it is. Bada Bing says we're done. Yeah, you know what? We'll see what happens. We got to survive. Look. First step is we got to survive until Aaron Judge gets back. These guys are going to have to start playing better. Slitler's on the mound. First pitch incoming. We're going to need a big game from him. We got to make this week is going to be very telling to the New York Yankees. You have to go. Oh, look, Brian Cashman sitting here saying, we're going to town. We're going to see if he can talk, if he can walk the walk after talking the talk. We are going to see. This week is going to be very telling. Are the Yankees going to be buy heavy? Because the moves that we need bullpen. We desperately need bullpen. No balls, 2-strike count to Simpson. No balls, 2-strike count to the speedy Simpson. Realistically, we need like 3 arms. We need one more starting pitcher and 2 bullpen arms, in my opinion. Cam Slitler, 100 miles per hour on the gun, fouls it away. I like the move of Ryan McMahon. It's paid dividends so far in the first 2 games. I love the move of Ahmed Rosario. Hearing that the Yankees are still interested in Willie Castro, I got a lot of thoughts on that. Foul. Jacob says he loves me. I love you too, Jacob. Appreciate you. Chyeaaa. Jacob, do me a favor. Drop the link to become a member down below. Orioles up 3-0 to Jays. We need a W. Look, at this point in time, I think the division's over. Division's cooked. I'm more concerned with keeping that wild card spot at this point. And this is hit on the ground to Jazz. Jazz, plenty of time. Fires got him. 1 away. Look, I think the division's done, realistically. We got to focus on getting better, keeping this wild card spot, and getting hot at the right time. It's as simple as that. If you get in, all you got to do is get in the playoffs and anything could happen. But you got to make this team better now. This is the week to do it. Appreciate you, Jacob. Because as of right now, we sit 1.5 games up on Boston for that top wild card spot. That's a called strike. Mariners and Rangers, here they come, are both tied for that last wild card spot. What's up, Fat Jacket? And Tampa Bay's 3 games out. I'm going to tell you this. And as far as Tampa Bay, I know Bucks Rays Bolts is in here. I know he's a Rays fan. If the Rays end up losing these next 2 games, they might sell. Swing and a miss, 0-2. If they lose these next 2 games, dare I say 3, they might sell on Thursday's deadline. You seen, thanks for popping in. Bryce Harper went off on Rob Manfred about salary caps. Thank you, Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss. Back. Got him on strikes. Wrong one. Look, thank you, Bryce Harper, for saying the shit that needs to be said. When it comes to Rob Manfred, right? Stop trying to create civil war between the players and the Players Association. You going into these teams' clubhouses, trying to act like you got the lower level players' backs by saying, yeah, we're gonna make a cap floor that's gonna make sure you get paid more, but we also know it's a cap ceiling that comes with that offer. So don't get that shit twisted. Rob Manfred has some shit up his sleeve, no doubt. Do not get that shit twisted. The owners want a cap. Players shouldn't want a cap. It's as simple as that. The Players Association isn't going to want a cap, no doubt. But Bryce Harper, hey, thank you for saying the things that need to be said, having your voice heard. What's up, Roscoe? What's up, Val? Thanks for popping in. The 2-0 is in there for strike 2-1. Like, here's my thing on it, right? Every owner in MLB, they're all billionaires. These lower level owners, like the teams we're facing today, and the Rays, the Pirates, the A's, just because they don't choose to spend, because they'd rather keep the money in their pocket, that doesn't benefit the rest of everybody. They're profiting from these bigger organizations like the Yankees, the Dodgers that spend money, but they're not reinvesting in their teams to make equal competition. Instead, they choose to pocket the money. The 3-1, swing and a miss, 3-2. So realistically, don't get that shit twisted. Like Rob Manfred's out here doing anybody favors but the billionaire owners. Three balls, 2 strike count. Foul. Rob Manfred ain't scratching nobody's back but the billionaires. You want to make changes next year? Add ABS and get rid of blackout restrictions. That's what I'm just talking about right now, Sean. I just talked about it. The 3-2 fouled off the umpire. What are your thoughts on the Class A situation? He's not getting traded now. It's as simple as that. He ain't getting traded. And I'm actually glad that maybe the Yankees didn't pull the trigger on him because he would have been suspended. Maybe he's betting on himself. Maybe he's not. No idea. But you have to kind of regulate all that. What's up, Ron? You got to regulate all that because if players are doing that shit, you could throw. Do you want another White Sox, a Black Sox scandal, where players are throwing games, shaving points, that type of shit? Pitcher throwing meatballs right down the pipes that way he can get hit. Foul. George Steinbrenner would lose his rockers if he had a cap of how much he could spend. It's not about, I mean, look, every owner has the ability to spend when it comes to it. Owners, you want to bring in more money? Put out a winning product. How do you put out a winning product? By keeping the players that are good. How many times have we seen the Pittsburgh Pirates, the 3-2 and he walked them? How many times have we seen the Pittsburgh Pirates have good talent and let them walk because they don't want to pay them? It's as simple as this. Pay good talent. Good talent will start winning. Winning puts asses in seats. That puts more money in the owner's pocket. It's as simple as that. 1 + 1 can equal 2, not 11. Runner on first, 2 away here. Here's Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Rays have no money. You think that? Dude, they got a billionaire owner. You think they don't have no money? You think they just don't want to spend money? There's a difference. Now, can they outbid? No, but they can afford to keep their own talent and not let people walk and constantly sell. But I can admire an organization like the Tampa Bay Rays who put out a competitive product even with a lower budget. They got to spend. I mean, ask Trey. Trey knows. Trey's an Orioles fan. Y'all got sold a bad bill of goods, Trey. Y'all ownership came in there and said they were gonna spend, and they let 2 big guys go. The 1-1. Boy, this ump is stifling the zone. That's at least and look at Slitler frustrated like he's a vet. Two balls, 2 strike count. This is hit deep left field. 2-0 ball game. Cam is pissed. I don't blame him. You get a tight ass zone like that, and you got no choice but to challenge guys. You left one right in the middle of the plate. 2-0 ball game. Yankees, I mean, at this point in time, Yankees might be fucking sellers if we keep losing. I say that jokingly because they'll never be sellers. I don't blame Cam Slitler for being frustrated because you had like 3 strikes that were on the outside corner that didn't get called. That's another one. Like, what is going on? These are close. Like, he's not even getting a call. It's not even like 50-50. 1 ball, no strike count. I understand he's a rookie, but damn. Ball. Vlad just tied it up, of course. So simultaneously, the Blue Jays score, tie it up as the Rays take the lead. So, gotta love it. Yankees continue to go through the shit. Junior Camaro's been playing really well as of late. The 2-0, ball outside, 3-0. Ball, walked him. Last 3 guys have reached safely after getting 2 quick outs. We sold Cookie Carrasco. Yeah. Big sell. Big sell. For cash consideration, so. Yankees trail by 2. They trailed in yesterday's ball game by 2, able to come back. Smack that like, guys, if you guys are new, sub up. What big time players we picking up? I don't think the Yankees are making a big time move. What do you consider a big time player? I think we need some decent big arms out of the bullpen. Like Duran's name is being thrown out there. Jake Bird's name is being thrown out there. Yankees need swing and miss stuff out of the bullpen. Our bullpen is shot, and Cam Slitler's at 26 pitches already. Rough inning for him. Checks at first. He's back safely. Christopher, what up? (6-17) record are the Rays, worse than MLB since the 29th of June. We can't be that far behind them. Jay, what up? Ball misses low, 1-0. I'm gonna tell you this is a big week for the Yankees. You fuck around and lose 3 out of 4, you are in serious trouble. The 1-0, ball outside, runner takes off, and safe. Realistically, Yankees can find themselves out of the playoffs this week. Blue Jays, Rays are 3 games behind. You fuck around, lose 4, they pass you. You fuck around even lose 3. They're tied with you. And I believe they got the tiebreaker. Dev, thanks for that. Thanks for being a member for 11 months. Says, what up, Ace and everybody? What's up, man? The 2-0. Another runner in scoring position for Mangum. Ball outside. Cam Slitler can't throw strikes right now. The zone was tight the first 3 batters, but now he can't throw strikes. Could this be Cam Slitler's last outing as a Yankee? And he walked him. Does this remind you of 2023? Well, hopefully Judge isn't missing the whole rest of the season, so. Two on, 2 outs. Got the first 2 outs quickly. The last 4 guys have reached safe, and he throws another ball. He is... How many balls in a row is that? What good is good stuff if you don't have any command? It's not worth a damn. The 1-0 is hit on a line. Right field. Bellinger makes a leaping catch to get out of the inning. But 2 runs do score. Compliments of Caminero with the home run. Here come the New York Yankees. Grisham, Dominguez, and Belly due up. Garrett Cole thinking he's going to start throwing in 3 to 4 weeks. Stranger things have happened. Maybe Garrett Cole comes right back in time for the playoffs. Who knows? No idea. I'm not holding my breath on it, though. All right, the lineup once again. Grisham, Dominguez, Belly, Stanton, Jazz, Goldie, McMahon, Wells, and Volpe. Mark, what up? Does the Judge injury make Riley the MVP? Possibly. That race might be over. Depending on how Riley finishes the season, depending how, if Judge returns, how it looks. The one thing I will say is if he starts DHing, I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, well, he was DHing because they give that shit to fucking Ohtani all the time. All right, drop those Yankee emojis in the chat if you're a member of Ace Avenue. Let's go. Watch Cashman, big move, sign it. Nah, I would riot, bro. I would riot. Superman or Fantastic Four, I'd give the edge to Fantastic Four. but that doesn't take away anything from Superman. Both have been great movies. This has been a great summer for superhero movies. I just think I prefer the Fantastic Four a little bit more. Could be recency bias. Maybe I'll rewatch Superman. Maybe I'll feel different. What are your thoughts on the Class A situation? He's not getting traded. That's a called strike on Grisham, 0-1. That's a called strike to Grisham from Rasmussen, 0-2. Rasmussen. Sounds like an Egyptian name. Val says, get those runs back. Rasmussen is having a good year, 293. The 0-2. Grisham down on strikes as he loses his helmet. How many times do these Yankees lose their helmets, man? Here's Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Ace Cole has to miss the whole season. He just had Tommy John surgery. Doesn't have to. If he recovers quickly and he can make it back in time, doesn't have to. He says he's gonna start throwing in 3 to 4 weeks. What does that mean? That's a cold strike. That puts us into August. You still got September and October. I don't know. I'm not banking. Don't get it twisted. I'm not banking on it, but it would be amazing. It would be incredible. No balls, 1 strike count to Dominguez. Dominguez foul. Quick 0-2 count. Rasmussen hasn't thrown a ball yet. No balls, 2 strike count here. And Dominguez hits this left field bloop single. Runner on first. Big turn by Dominguez, but he stays at first. That puts a runner on first for Cody Bellinger.
It's alright, 'cause I'm safe out of there.
Why do you think the Yankees struggle against the AL East teams in their own division? The other teams in the division get up for games like this, and the New York Yankees treat it as just another game. That's my opinion. First pitch to Belly, cut on and missed, 0-1. Yeah, that's my take on it at least. The AL East teams get up for the New York Yankees. The Yankees just look at it as just another game. If we win, we win. If not, we'll get them tomorrow. The 0-1. Almost hits him. Ball. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike count. The 1-1. Bellinger hits his center field, not deep. Not a good route by Simpson, and it drops. Simpson, with a terrible route, went back on it, then tried to sprint forward, dove, and couldn't make the play. That's some Yankee shit right there. Here's Giancarlo Stanton.
You know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a G-thing, baby.
Got to make him pay for extra outs. The first pitch to Stanton. Ball called a strike. 0-1. Did they rule that a hit? They did rule it a hit. They should have ruled that an error. The 0-1. Stanton cut on and missed. 0-2. Come on, Giancarlo. The 0-2. Ball outside. Try to get him a chase. Did not go. 1-2. Hit that like, guys. We get to 50 likes. I'll gift away a membership. Let's get it. We're like the Steelers every year, make the playoffs, but hardly make a super deep run. We made it to the World Series last year. You can't necessarily say that. The 1-2. Stanton hits this base hit to right field. Here comes the throw home, and they're going to hold up Dominguez. Bases loaded. One away for Jazz Chisholm.
Oh, that jazz. Ah!
Dominguez did not get a good jump on that. Would I have sent him? Personally, yes, but he didn't get a good jump. He actually stopped. Nah, ball was in his... It was a good hold. Ball was in the glove before he got to third base. Come on, Jazz. First pitch to Jazz, called strike, 0-1. You're in a position here where productive out can get you a run. Ball high, 1-1. Goldie on deck. The 1-1. Ball inside, 2-1. Smack that like, guys. You guys are new sub up. The 2-1. Foul. Jazz swung at ball 3. Come on, Jazz. Relax, dude. Now he's going to get something. He's going to get something low. 3-1 is a way better hitter's count. Come on, man. Relax, Jazz. What's up, Dennis? The 2-2. High. 3-2. Three balls, 2 strike count, bases full of Yankees. Nowhere to put them. Jazz calls time. What's up, Jared? The 3-2. And he walked him. That gives the Yankees their first run of the game, brings the lead within 1. 2-1, let's go. Bro, I thought the same thing, man. You saw the umpire flinch like I did. I would have been pissed because you had a tight zone on Cam Slitler, but then you're calling that on Jazz. All right, here's Goldschmidt with a chance to tie up this ball game. Give the a productive out ties this game. A base hit could give the... Well, it's Stanton on second. Never mind. It's not going to give the Yankees a lead. Hit that like, guys. You guys are new. Sub up. Let's get that like and sub up.
All the way up.
Bellinger on third, Stanton on second, Jazz at first. Anything hitting the gap. Jazz might run down Stanton. That would be hilarious. Come on, Goldie. First pitch to Goldschmidt, ball misses low. Raz Munson having problems finding the zone here. Why is Ben Rice not playing? I don't know. Between you and I think this might be Ben Rice last week as a Yankee. The 1-0. Goldschmidt. Foul. 1-1. That's right, Jay. Drop those no double play emojis. Colin, what's up, man? Long time no see. What up? Jay-Z or 50 Cent? Depends on what you're talking about. I feel like Jay-Z's a better lyricist, I guess. And 50 Cent's got hits, though, too, man. Both really good. Foul. 1-2. Personally, I think I'm more of a 50 guy than Jay guy, though. It's mostly because I'm a Nas fan. So, that's that Nas loyalty that I'll never pick Jay-Z. Almost at 40. We almost got 40 people in the building, guys. Got to hit that like button. 1-2. Come on, Goldie. The pitch to Goldschmidt is outside. 2-2. Nah, you tired of everybody, bro. There's not a Yankee that you actually compliment. You tired of Volpe. You tired of Dominguez. You tired of Goldschmidt. You just bitching about every Yankee. The 2-2. Goldschmidt swinging a miss. 2 away. That brings up Ryan McMahon, and I don't have a Ryan McMahon drop. Do I listen to Kanye West songs? I like Kanye. I'm one of those people. Kanye's an asshole, no doubt, but I'm one of those people that can separate the art from the artist. McMahon, last time he was up with the bases loaded, hit a double. Good inning, good response inning by the Yankees. Would like to tie this game up. But a good job. High pitch count at 25. Bases still loaded. First pitch is a ball that misses high. He did not go around. 1-0. McMahon, this would be a great time for your first home run in the pinstripes. The 1-0. McMahon cut on and missed. 1-1. Nah, Mark, that's too. Max is doing that over there, and that I already knew that was gonna be a very predictable drop. Ball high, 2-1. Like, I like to have the drops that I like to be very unique with my drops. Like, I already knew, like, Max likes wrestling. I already knew that was going to be over there. I already knew that was going to be a very, other content creators are going to use that as well. But nah, like, when what you suggested with the Volpe stuff, I like unique stuff. The 2-1. McMahon hits this to right field. Foul. You're upset because the pitcher's righty? Goldschmidt plays better defense. That's my argument to that. Goldschmidt's the better first baseman. 2 balls, 2 strike count. You can see Jazz running on Stanton's heels. Yeah, I'd like to see that. I would like to see that. Some hit down the line. Jazz might pass him. The 2-2 to Ryan McMahon. Foul. Stays live. Rasmussen's almost at 30 pitches. This is going to be pitch number 30. Come on, Ryan. The 2-2. High. 3-2. That's going to release the runners. Anything in the gap might plate 3. Stan's going to have to get himself a big lead because Jazz is going to be right on that ass. Come on, let's go. I'll take a run via walk. The 3-2, and he walked him to tie the ball game. Good at bat by McMahon, and that gives the Yankees, that ties the ball game. Gives the Yankees 2 runs. Let's go. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Bases loaded for Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Wells, you just saw McMahon have a good at bat. You have to follow suit. First pitch is a called strike, 0-1. Back-to-back walk-in runs, career high 56. Well, it's not really saying much because he's a rookie. He was a rookie last year, second year. 56 is a new career high for Austin Wells and RBIs. The 0-1 Wells bloops this on the infield, and that ends the inning. But we got ourselves a brand new ball game as the Yankees have very good at bats. That was a good inning offensively. On the bright side, we got the auto outs in the first inning. Nah, we got Volpe. Volpe's leading off, so that's one more. Ace, what is your take on where this season is at and the state of the team? Look, at the end of the day, okay, when it comes to the state of the team, dude, we're in the mix of we need to focus on getting that top wildcard spot. There's no selling at this point. You're in. Why would you sell when you're in the midst of a wild card race, when you can still make it to the playoffs? When it comes to the playoffs, all you gotta do is get in. And you never know what can happen, especially in baseball. Wild card teams can make it all the time, right? But, like, the Yankees have to add at this point. I did read the reports that were saying if Judge was more hurt than what they thought, if he was gonna miss the year, Yankees would have pivoted to sell. But that's not gonna be the case. So you have to be. They've made two moves that I've liked. Ryan McMahon is good defensively. Ahmed Rosario is that Swiss Army knife that we've been wanting since Oswaldo Cabrera has been gone, right? So you need at least 3 arms, 2 out of the bullpen. I would like Duran. I'd flip Ben Rice for a package for Duran. If you're able to get Joe Ryan back, you'd probably have to give up Spencer Jones on top of that. I'm not all for prospect hugging. Whatever makes this current team better, because how many times have we seen us hang on to our prospects and them not pan out? Or in a situation like Jason Dominguez, you hang on to, you bring up Dominguez and you play him part-time. Like, whatever helps this team win, because we do have a small window with Aaron Judge. People keep complaining about that. And this Aaron Judge injury should put things in perspective that he's not going to be here forever. So you got to make this current team possible. You got to get in. The division's cooked, no doubt. As that's hit right back to Cam, knocks off his glove, see if he can stay with it, and he can't. Infield single. Right off the glove of Cam Slitler, bounces just far enough away to give Gray a single. But I'm not selling when you have a shot at the playoffs. I'm just glad Cam didn't throw that away and give up an extra base. But you got Butterfingers out there, Cam. Do I listen to country music? I've listened to some country artists, but I can't say I listen to country. And they do rule that a hit. Boy, this ump is having a real tight zone on Cam. 1 ball, no strike count. Diamondbacks, Phillies, Nationals all made it to the... Yeah, you can make it as a wild card team. You can make it to the World Series as a wild card team. You got to get hot at the right time. August and September, the Yankees got to get hot. And those last 2 weeks of the season could be an opportunity. We play really bad teams around that time. Checks that first, he's safe. Nah, you talking like you've done it before, man. I guarantee you've never even seen 85 mile per hour. The 1-0 throws his bat. That's a called strike. 1-1. Throws into the Yankee dugout. Gotta watch that. We don't need any bad luck like that. Did it almost hit Fried? Fried is joking with him. What happened? Here's the replay. Right off the netting, bounces, and it hits. I don't know who that hit. Almost hit Fried. Almost hit Escara. No, it did hit Escara. Come on, man. 1 ball, 1 strike count. That's a cold strike, 1-2. Finally got the outside corner. Would have loved to hear Bob Shepard announce Aaron Judge. That would have been nice. Number 2, Derek Jeter. Number 2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Punches him out. We got almost 40 people in the building. I do appreciate you guys. Hit that like if this is your first time to the Ace Avenue. Smash that subscribe as we're on the road to 2100. Mr. D, what up, man? Today's the 28th. Aaron Boone still not fired. Same old shit every year. I mean, yeah. First pitch to Simpson. Foul. 0-1. Look, I'm focused on this week, man. The Yankees got to get better. And of course, if there's any news that drops, I will pop on live to talk about it with you guys. And Thursday, I plan on staying on past the deadline. So, checks at first. He's back safely. He's got a quick move for being a righty. He's got a quick move. Do I like Paul Ogden? Can't really say I've heard his work. I don't listen to the announcers like that. They tend to be very redundant. I don't listen to the game when I'm calling it either. This is popped up. Left field. Dominguez is there and makes the catch. 2 away. I'm not one of those Yankee content creators. I don't listen to the game. I don't have the game. You obviously know, like, there are some content creators that have the game playing so you guys can hear it a little bit. There are some that are listening to it. I'm not one of those. $40 pitches for Schlittler. That's a ball inside. Cam.
Holy shit.
Let's go. 1 ball, no strike count. Foul. 1-1. One sub away from 2080. We are 21 subs away from 2100. Let's go. Let's get there. The 1-1. Foul. 1-2. No team collapses like the Yankees. The Orioles do. Dude, y'all flamed out in the playoffs. I don't want to hear shit. You feel like Cam Schlittler needs a 3rd pitch in his arsenal? The 1-2. Ball high. 2-2. Trey, y'all scored 1 run in y'all playoff series. I don't want to hear anything. They could be in 3rd place by Thursday. They could be, but we'll see what happens. Look, regardless, they're not firing Boone this year. They're not. They're not going to fire him in the middle of the season. The 2-2. Popped up. Foul. Come on, Cam. Get us out of this inning. 2-2 incoming. After he checks that first, I believe that's his last time he could I believe his last time he could disengage. 3-2 still. I mean 2-2 still. The 2-2 swing and a miss, blows the heater by him to end the inning. They're not gonna fire him, Mr. D. Unfortunately, they're not gonna fire him. All right. Volpe, Grisham, and Dominguez due up. See if the Yankees can get the lead here. Cedric Mullins just robbed a 2-run home run. That's what's up. That helps us out. All right, here's Anthony Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.
Is in the booth. Look at Luka, a Yankee fan. So I saw him on field earlier with Aaron Judge. First pitch, called strike, 0-1. Luka looking a little sunburned. No balls, 1 strike count. Ball outside, but it's called a strike. Oh, jeez. No balls, 2 strike count. Volpe went around on strikes. Here's Grisham. Here's Trent. Struck out his first at bat. Grisham pops this up. Right side of the infield. The shortstop calls off the second baseman and makes the catch. Here's Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez, ball, misses high. 1 ball, no strike count. One ball, no strike count. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Yankees have a problem. Judge gets back DH. Yeah, we're going to have to see what happens. We'll cross that bridge when it comes. The 1-1. Dominguez hit on the ground, and that's going to end the inning. Quick 1-2-3 inning for Yankees. Bellinger will be leading off next inning. Top of the third, Aranda. Man, the Yankees didn't want Luka in the booth. They got his ass out of there real quick. Aranda, Caminero, and Lau due up. None of us care that Luka plays for LA. Yeah, I mean, I can respect his game. All right, see if we can get through 3 with Cam here. Hit that like, guys. If you guys are new, hit that sub. Luka wants to. He's not coming to the Knicks. He's not going to the Knicks. All right, Aranda, Caminero, and Lau. Do up. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. The 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. We need a quick inning from Cam here. Ball in the dirt. He's at 48 pitches. I gotta get that. I gotta get a water after. I gotta get that water out of my freezer after this inning before it freezes over. 1 ball, 2 strike count. The pitch hit on the ground. Backhanded by Jazz. Jazz fires. Got him. 1 away. Here's Caminero. Hit a home run his last at bat. First pitch, cold. Strike, 0-1. Ball. One ball, 1 strike count. Bow, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Another foul ball. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Hit on the ground. Back-to-back plays for Jazz. Jazz fields, fires, got him, 2 away. All right, here's Lau, Josh Lau. First pitch is hit right past the diving Jazz. Jazz almost made a great play. Here's Jake Mangum. Runner on first, 2 outs here. Ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. The 1-1. Foul. 1-2. All right, we need to get out of this inning. Come on, Cam. Come on, Killer Cam. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Foul. Runner was taken off on that one. A hit and run with a 1-2. Don't normally see that. That puts a lot of pressure on the hitter. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cam's at 60 pitches. Checks at first. Cam slipped off the mound and that almost balked too. Good job by Goldie to keep that in front of him as Cam Slittler slips off the mound. One ball, 2 strikes. We're on a 4-game losing streak. The Yankees have 5 wins. We're on a 4-game losing streak. No, we won yesterday. Got him down on strikes. Yankees won yesterday, so we're on a 4-game losing streak. Do the Yankees 5 wins since the All-Star break? Come on, Ace. We're in deep shit. I mean, we got it. Look, man, this week is gonna be very important for the Yankees. This week is going to be very important for the Yankees. Guys, I'll be right back. Let me get that water out of the refrigerator. I will be right back. In the meantime, hit that like. Cass got to grab pitchers badly. Pitchers, plural. Yeah, they need multiple pitchers. I hate when I leave it in too long. A shard of ice just went. All right. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Bellinger will lead things off. It's all right, 'cause I'm safe out of there. Belly, Stanton, and Jazz. First pitch to Bellinger is a cold strike. 0-1. Hit that light, guys. We're almost at 50. Ball outside. That should have been called a strike. Doesn't get the call. The 1-1. Bellinger lifts this. Shallow right center field. Simpson's there, and he makes the catch. 1 away. 1978 was the year he first became a Yankee fan, Jay says. It was great. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, brother. Here's Giancarlo Stanton.
You know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
Ball outside. The 1-0 to Big G inside. 2-0. The 2-0 Stanton misses low. 3-0. That actually like caught the zone a little bit. Doesn't get the call. But it's a 3-0 to Giancarlo. Hope the Yankees win this game. You don't want to say, here we go again. Yep. The 3-0 to Stanton. Take a pitch here, Giancarlo. And he does. Right down the middle. 3-1. He did get a hanger. The 3-1 is a called strike to Stanton. 3-2. You got to watch out for that outside slider, G. The 3-2 payoff pitch. And foul. Gave him the cutter on the outside. Stanton fouls it away. Pitch number 50 from Rasmussen. And Stanton fouls that back. Stays live. The 3-2. Stanton pops it up on the infield. The first baseman's there, makes the catch. Here's Jazz Chisholm. Oh, that jazz. Something getting done tonight is what Jacob said. You think so? What makes you think that? All right, come on, Jazz. First pitch to Jazz is popped up and out of play. Foul ball. Offense looks lifeless without Judge. Dude, it's the third inning. We scored 2 runs in the first inning. What do you want? Ball in the dirt. One ball, one strike count. High, 2-1. Scored 2 runs because the pitcher, the guy still had to work the count, man. They still had to work the count. You're not giving them no credit. Dominguez and Bellinger both got hits. And so did Stanton. What are you talking about? The 2-1, Jazz, foul. 2-2. So you're not giving Dominguez credit for a hit, Bellinger or Stanton, huh? That loaded the bases. Okay. No balls, 2 strike count. And that locks up Jazz for strike 3. And the third out. That does end the inning. Jazz arguing about that, but that's a strike. So that ends the inning. Top of the 4th, bottom of the order. 7, 8, and 9 due up. Hit that like, guys, if you guys are new, sub up. Let's check some scores around the league real quick. See if a couple teams got to be off today. Jays are down by 2. Tigers up 4-0. Red Sox and Twins are tied at 0, so those are the only games that really affect us. $15 likes away from 50. All right, we need another strong inning from Cam. Cam with 4 Ks today, 3 walks too. The walk's a little bit high. Top of the 4th inning, both teams 2 runs on 3 hits. Cam's at 60 pitches, so he's averaging 20 pitches an inning. Got to get better. First pitch is right down the middle, 0-1. Tristan Gray, 0 for 4 on the year. Ball misses outside, 1-1. Is he a rookie? Swing and a miss, 1-2. My guy T is in the building. What's up, brother?
It is your boy T.
Thank you once again to my guy T, who popped on the in yesterday's live stream where we did discuss a spoiler discussion to Fantastic Four First Steps. I'm gonna try to get that out as soon as I can. Make sure you guys check out my spoiler free one. It was a good discussion, and I appreciate you, T. Robbie, what up, man? 2 likes from 40. Let's get that like up, guys. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Pitch number 65 is hit on the ground. Weekly to Jazz. Jazz can't get it out the glove, and that's going to be safe. Gotta have more urgency than that, Jazz. Kind of took his time getting to the ball. Couldn't get out his glove, and that's an infield single. Wouldn't be surprised they called that an error. Tried to underhand it to first. I would not be surprised in the least bit. They did call it a single. So they do rule that a hit. Should have been an error. Here's Walls. He's 1 for 1. First pitch is hit, center field, base hit. See how other teams really make us pay for extra outs? Like, it's like fucking clockwork, man. You You just know that this run from you know that this run is coming home to score. Here's the catcher, Chyeaaa. First pitch, ball outside, showed bunt. 1-0. 9-9, talking about we should stop complaining is comical. Bro, you're one of the more negative Yankee fans to ever pop on here, bro. That's comical. The 1-0. See if he shows bunt again. Yes, he does. And that catches his own. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Doesn't show bunt. Instead, swings and misses through that one. 1-2. The 1-2 is fouled away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Big punch out by Slitler. Let's go. Mark says not looking very good for the Yankees. Two on, one away here. Double play gets out. Actually, Simpson's gonna be very tough to double up. Let's just focus on getting one. 2 on, 1 away here. Yeah, Simpson runs way too fast to double up. This is chopped on the ground. Up the middle. Volpe steps on the bag and says, "Shut up, Ace," as they get the 6-3 double play. Perfect. Perfectly placed right there. As the ball was hit right to Volpe, who didn't have to move, stepped on the bag and gets the double play. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Mr. D, what are you talking, bro? You good, bro? You love the Yankees your whole life from a diehard fan like you. You good, bro? You right? Seem like you stressing over there. You good, bro? If you What's up? What's up? Oh, Roscoe did pop in a race. Let's go. Jay says let's fucking go one more time.
Let's fucking go.
My bestie and your bestie sitting by the fire. I got that fucking song stuck in my head. I thought about adding that. If they continue to copyright my buddy drop for Aaron Boone, that might have to be the new Aaron Boone drop. That TikTok joint. My bestie and your bestie. We are 12 likes from 50, guys. Let's smash that like button. Let's get the like and that subscribe up.
All the way up.
Ace, you are the best play-by-play. Everyone just times you out for being negative. I don't know about that. I pop over to the other people's live streams. There's some negativity in there. They kind of just end up putting up with it. But I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Terry, my lady, what's good? What's good, girl?
Yo, Stacy! Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby!
Here's Goldie. First pitch to Goldie is a cold strike, bottom of the zone. Here's the thing. You gotta have, like, you gotta be as real as possible. When the Yankees are playing bad, you guys know, you've seen me spaz out over the Yankees. When they're playing well, I'm as hype as anybody. But sometimes, like, the negativity is crazy. Like, no balls, 2-strike count. You got to have a good mix. You can't just have people in here regurgitating what I say or me regurgitating what anybody says. It just becomes an echo chamber. You got to have a good mix. And that's a ball outside. Umpire keeps flinching like he's going to call that shit a strike. 10 likes away from 50. And that should have been strike 3. Doesn't get the call. You're going to be talking shit to Boone from 5 feet away later this week. Tell him he sucks. Tell him, yell to him, say, you got this job off 1 hit. The 2-2. And Goldschmidt hits this on the ground to short. And that's 1 away. Here's Ryan McMahon. Appreciate you, Antonio. Ball misses high. The 1-1, high, 2-0. The 2-0. That's a called strike in the outside corner. Masty, what up? Yo, Ace just finished work. What's up? Let's fucking go. The 2-1-2 McMahon. McMahon foul. 2-2. 2-2. Trey, you talk about those guys more than we do. I think you miss them. I think you wish they were on the Orioles. The 2-2. And McMahon fouls that back to the backstop. Two balls, 2-strike count, and check swing. He did go around. I didn't think he went around on that one. That's 2 away. 5th strikeout for Rasmussen. I don't think he went around on that. I don't think the bat had crossed the zone. Here's Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
First pitch to Wells, called strike, 0-1. Ball in the dirt. The 1-1. Five Austin Wells, 1-2. As it's starting to advertise Old Timers Day. 1 ball, 2 strike count. And Wells hits us on the ground. Weekly to second, and that ends the inning. We're headed to the 5th inning. Both teams did all their scoring in the second inning. Or in the first inning, I should say. Hit that like, guys. How do you spell about the game so far? What? What are you talking about? What are your thoughts on the game so far? I mean, that first inning was very exciting. Everything else is just the last couple of innings, not so much. But hopefully the Yankees can shut them down here, get the bats going, and get Cam a W. Using voice command, got you. Smack that like, guys. If you guys are new, hit that sub. Yandy Diaz, he's 0 for 2. Ariel, what's up? First pitch swing and a miss. 0-1. I did not know that you could put emojis in your YouTube name. I think Ariel's the first person that has ever popped in here that has emojis on her avatar name. Ball 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike count. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Smack that like, guys. If you guys are new, sub up. 1 sub. We are 21 subs away from 2,100. Let's get there. The 1-2 is outside. 2-2. Rays offense in the last 23 games has been struggling. Under 4 runs a game is what they're averaging. The 2-2. Oh, almost hit him. 3-2. The 3-2. Ball misses low. That's a leadoff walk. Tried to get him to chase. Did not go around. Here's Aranda. First pitch to Aranda's fouled. 0-1. Aranda with a walk and a run scored. Scored in the Caminero home run. We need a double play here. Let's go. Come on, Cam. I don't blame Cam Slitler for his frustrations because that ump is not giving him that call on the outside corner. This umpire has a super tight zone on this rookie. The 1-1 is hit on a line. Base hit over the head of McMahon. 2 on, nobody out. That's 2 times in this game I've seen Cam get frustrated with the ump and immediately give a hot hit shot. You got to lock in, kid. Here's Caminero. Two on, nobody out here. Dangerous situation for a guy that's already burned you. First pitch fouled off the umpire. No, 0-1. Double play would be nice. No, it'd be nice. No, it'd be better than double play. A triple play. Haven't got to call one of those yet. This is hit to left field. Dominguez makes the catch on the run. Big out right there. Ball stayed up on a line. Dominguez makes the play. Here's Lau. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. Foul, 0-2. Hit on the line, base hit. That's going to give the Rays the lead. Runner comes home to score, goes to third. 3-2 ball game. Oh, this could be a crooked number inning for the Rays. Nah, not tied anymore. And that's going to be all for Cam, so Going to the bullpen. Jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Mark says, okay, now it's not looking very good for the Yankees. Yeah, we'll see if they can. I mean, only down by 1. Got to get out of this, though. See who's coming in. Brent Hedrick is called, who just got called up, is coming in the game. Come on, Yankees. What's up to Aaron Jacobs? What's good, brother?
What's up, bro? We straight. Holla. We straight.
Don't know if I said what's up, brother. But just in case, you get another one. Another one. Here's Hedrick. Need a double play here. Mangum switches over, swings and misses. 0-1. Seems like the whole fit advantage is non-existent with these guys. Dude, it's the AL East curse this year. This team continues to be fucking ass against our own division. That's a recipe for disaster, man. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Wrong one. No balls, 2 strike count. Chyeaaa. Aaron, thank you for gifting the membership. As that's fouled away. Ramirez. Jay Ramirez is the recipient of that one. Appreciate you, Aaron. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout by Brent Hedrick. All right, here's Caballero coming off the bench to pinch hit. First pitch misses outside. 1-0. One ball, no strike count. That's a called strike. 1-1. We'll see, Mark. Don't count it. Don't count them before they hatch, man. You know this Yankee team. Got to get out of this inning. Be nice to get out of it with just the 1 run. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Delon Movies, what's good, brother? The 1-2 swing and a miss. Hedrick comes in and back-to-back strikeouts with a runner on third. Let's go.
Let's fucking go. Big, huge strikeouts for Hedrick. All right, Volpe, Grisham, and Dominguez. Jason Custodio is in the building. What's up, brother?
And if he eats raw steaks.
It is your boy.
Says you're. All right, here's Volpe to lead things off as the Yankees trail by 1. That's a cold strike.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.
Ball high, 1-1. We got to win, man. The Orioles just gave us a gift. Did they win? Yeah, we got to win. The 1-1. Volpe fouled away. Is that game over, though? Orioles up 10-4, so. Dude, I'm not counting. Jace, I'm not getting excited about I'm really not getting excited about the East anymore, man. We got to just hold this wild card spot. I don't think we're catching Toronto. Ball high, 2-2. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't think we're catching Toronto. Ball high. Three balls, 2 strike count. And Volpe hits us on the ground. Diving stop by the shortstop. And he gets him. What a play by the shortstop to rob Volpe of a base hit. That brings up Trent Grisham. Death taxes and good defense. Taylor Walls, 18 defensive run saves this season. Leads all MLB. And you see that on display right there. First pitch, ball inside, 1-0. Trent Grisham hits this center field, not deep, very playable. And Simpson makes the catch. 2 outs. Here's Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Yankee bats have been quiet since that first inning. We haven't got a hit since the first inning. They got 3 consecutive singles, have not got a hit since the first inning. First pitch to Dominguez, and that breaks up that as Dominguez hits that down the right field line. And that's a 2-out single. That keeps the inning alive for Bellinger. Yes, Network showing a Yankee Cowboy hat. Could be one of your collections. Nah, I'm good on that one. I'm good. As Dominguez taking some fielding practice in left field. He needs it. Come on, Belly. Bellinger give the Yankees the lead with 1 swing of the bat. First pitch to Bellinger. Hits this right field off the end of the bat, and that ends the inning. Well, we need Judgy. Dude, we've been struggling with Judge. So this team is just going through it right now. Let's not act like Aaron Judge fixes, was carrying the team and fixing all the problems. This team was struggling with Aaron Judge. This team continues to struggle. So they suck without him. Dude, we were stinking with him. What's up, Wesley? Come on, light a match on it. No, dude, nothing I can do from over here. These guys gotta want to do it, and it comes from the top. It comes from the top. Aaron Boone and Cashman got to get it going. Don't get it twisted. Like I said, the Yankees got big problems, and it does start at the fucking top. Starts with Howe, trickles down to Cashman, falls to Boone, and then the players as well. So. It comes from the top.
Attitude reflect leadership, Captain.
That's a called strike. Chyeaaa eliminated already. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Taylor Walls 2 for 2 with 2 singles. The 0-2 popped up. Right side of the infield. Jazz is there, makes the catch. 1 away. Early thoughts on McMahon? Good defensively. Has had 2 good games with the Yankees. Hasn't really done anything. Well, he walked to score a run, but he's had some good. His first 2 games have been good. He's a guy I think is a solid veteran. That brings you great defense. We've seen great defense on display, which is what we haven't had from third base, like what it seems like all year. He's got a cannon at third. First pitch to Chyeaaa. Chyeaaa hits this deep right field. Bellinger makes the catch in the corner. I thought he got all that one. I'm not even going to lie to you. He was looking at it like to see if it was fair or foul, but I thought he got all that one. Bellinger runs it down. Top of the order, here's Simpson. Even Hedrick, I think, thought he got all that one. That's called strike 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Oh, Eugenio Suarez leaving the game after being hit by a 95-mile-per-hour fastball. That's not good. That is not good for him. The 1-2 is slap foul. He got hit on the hand, too. Got him down on strikes. Hedrick's coming and give us some really quality innings. All right, due up this inning, Giancarlo Stanton, Jazz Chisholm, and Paul Goldschmidt. We need to get the bats going. It's time to wake up, guys. This is funny. Breaking news, the Guardians have officially announced a full rebrand. Next season, they'll be known as the Cleveland Gamblers. That's hilarious. And they have aces on there. That's hilarious. It's obviously not real for those that can't see what I'm talking about. All right, come on, Giancarlo.
You know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a J thing, baby.
First pitch to Giancarlo's a cold strike, 0-1. Bottom of the 6th inning, Yankees trail by 1. The pitch, Stanton, swing and a miss, 0-2. Edwin Ucerta is the pitcher. The 0-2 to Giancarlo. And that locks up Stanton on strikes. Good morning, good afternoon, good night for Giancarlo. Here's Jazz Chisholm. Tigers better trade for Suarez after injuring him. That's the least they could do, right? First pitch to Jazz. Swing and a miss. Like 100% swing on that one, Jazz. Ball misses low. 1-1. The 1-1 to the Yankee second baseman. Jazz, swing and a miss, 1-2. Is this gonna be another double-digit strikeout game? Because we're like four away from 10Ks. Ball in the dirt, 2-2. The 2-2 is outside. 3-2. You don't know why, but you're excited for Giants camp? Because we get sucked back into it every year, man. It's an endless cycle, bro. We're just at that point. Start to get excited because you start to see people in the pads a little bit, going out there, running around as Jazz gets down on strikes. That's strikeout number 7. Here's Goldie. Popped up foul. 0-1. Goldschmidt pops this up to end the inning. Third baseman makes the catch. Bats are dead tonight. Dell says, I swear, swinging a miss is this team's mantra. That's what it feels like, man. It's either double-digit strikeouts or double-digit runs. More often than not, it's double-digit strikeouts. McMahon, Wells, and Volpe will be leading things off next inning. Oh, this Yankee team keeps fucking around, bro. They're gonna find themselves out of the playoffs. Did you take the money line, Lewezzy? Told you not to bet on the Yankees at least till August. I hope you ain't do it. Like I told you, I might have to start emotional hedging. Put some money on the Yankees on the opponent. So at least if we lose, your boy gets some bread. Think Spencer Jones sees the stadium this year? Potentially in September. I don't see. He's making it really hard for them not to. So. Eddie, thanks for popping in. 4 likes from 50 guys. Hit that like button. Ian Hamilton's in the game. 3 home runs allowed in his last 9 appearances. First pitch misses inside. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Ball, 2-0. Yeah, Lewezzy. It seems just going through it, man. 2 balls, no strike count. Diaz, Aranda, and Caminero. That caught the zone. 2-1. Luke Weaver's warming up. Ball in the dirt. 3-1. I'm trying to figure out, like, all these losses are just feeling like the fucking same shit. When is the last Yankee win I called? Last Sunday versus the Braves. It's been a fucking week since your boy has called a win. And he walked them. I didn't call yesterday's game, so it's been a fucking week since your boy has called a Yankees win. Swept by the Blue Jays. Actually, I'm lying. We won against the Blue Jays on Tuesday. I just assumed they sweeped us. Been almost a week. Leadoff walk. Here's Aranda. Ian Hamilton's about to give up like 2-3 runs. You're rewatching Blaze of Glory? Good movie. As this is hit to right field, down the line, base hit. Bellinger throws and then runner stop. 2 on, 2 in scoring position, nobody out. Oh, well, this is about over. These 2 runs about to score, and it's going to be over. Yankee bats haven't done shit tonight outside of that first inning. So, I'm telling you, there's a scenario where we get 4 games swept and we're out of the playoffs. No balls, 1 strike count. Swing and a miss. 0-2, helping him out. The 0-2. Hit on the ground, back to Hamilton. Runner comes home, and they got him out. Yankees catch a break. Bad base running by the Rays. And a double play gets us out of this inning. Runner gets thrown out at home. Not a good play by the runner. Yeah, we catch a break. Sometimes you do that. Sometimes good things happen to you. Weaver and Brubaker both warming up. You got Weaver, if it gets close. You got Brubaker if this game gets broken open. So Boone is playing both his options to win and lose at the same time. Good play by Hamilton. And here comes Aaron Boone. Probably going to Weaver here. Hit that like, guys. If you guys are new, sub up to the Ace Avenue. Hamilton sucks is what Roscoe says. Oh, we need a double play here. So if we have any chance of comeback in this game, you cannot give up that other run. Cannot do it. All right, here's Weaver. We need him to get us out of this inning. Come on, Luke.
Use the force, Luke.
Yankees with a 4.49 winning percentage since June 1st. You know what's crazy when you talk about winning percentage? They were talking about this on the radio today. No team has a 600 winning percentage this year. So realistically, anybody has a chance. First pitch is a called strike, 0-1. 0 runs allowed in 5 of his last 6 appearances. Hopefully he's starting to get better for us again. I think I'm back. Let me log into everything. Sorry about that, guys. Power just glitched. Not gonna lie, every time the power goes black, I'm like, yo, what the hell? Like, when it just blacks out randomly. 1 ball, 2 strike count, and that's hit on the ground to third. McMahon fires, got him to end the inning. Let's go. Good job by the New York Yankees. Didn't miss a beat. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for waiting. No idea. Power just went out. I'm just sitting here like this. All of a sudden, everything went black. I'm like, did I just die? Like, what happened? And of course, it was like really dark in here. Only thing that was light, the only thing that was still lit was my phone. Hopefully that's just the last time it does that. Normally in my area, when the power does go out, because I live in a hospital district, they usually do get it going rather quickly, but it might have just been a quick glitch. But I appreciate you guys. Hit that like if you haven't done so. And we did get 250 as Kobe continues to remind me, because he loves getting the memberships, even though he's too young for them. And I just became a member of my own channel for 22 months. So I've been monetized for 22 months. Almost 2 years we've been monetized. Nah, the power went out because we about to have a voltage over here with the Yankees. Let's go. Roger that is a recipient of that one. Appreciate you. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Yankee power is about to come in right here. That's what the outage was about. Let's fucking go. And then you know how it is when it comes. Then you know how it is with the routers. Like, you gotta. The routers take a long time to get back up. Ever knock my camera off by accident? Oh, absolutely, all the time. Especially like, dude, I've not. All right, I'm back. Just like I said, the router does that when it cuts off, when the power goes off, it turns itself on and off a couple times. So I should have just waited, but my bad, guys. I appreciate you guys for your patience. Like, it's doing it on my phone. It might do it again. because it's not allowing me to hook up on my phone. Nah, it's not raining by me. It's just the power just glitched. All right, hopefully we can get through this. Let's go. But nah, the second one is just the router because it was doing it on my phone too. The router went off on my phone, so the router, it's like trying to connect. All right. Bottom of the 7th inning. First pitch to McMahon, ball outside. I will tell you this though, the router going on and off, the delay has been cut in half as that's weakly hit the third. The third baseman fires, got him, 1 away. Here's Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Yankees down to their last 8 outs as they trail by 1. A bloop and a blast. I'm feeling the Yankee walk-off today. How about that? Yankees down by 1, 9th inning. Bloop hit, walk-off home run. First pitch to Wells, foul. The 0-1 misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Nah, that if I had to rely on the Yankee power to get power, I'd be fucking living in the dark, bro. Swing and a miss. If I had to rely on the Yankee offense to get hot, just to get heat, your boy would be having frostbite. I'd be cold as a bitch out here. 1 ball, 2 strike count. The 1-2. And Wells, foul, stays live. Smack that light, guys. Let's get the watch back up. Everybody dipped out after the power outage. Let's get them back. The 1-2. Wells, check swing. He didn't. He did not go around 2-2. One base runner since the first inning. Ridiculous. And it's not going to continue there as Wells swings and misses. Here's Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.
Volpe foul. That should have been strike 2. Doesn't get the call. One ball, 1 strike count. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And Volpe's down on strikes. This team fucking sucks, man. Strikeout number 8. Man, I don't know, man. I just feel like whoever they bring in isn't gonna fucking pan out. Like, this team is fucking snake bitten right now. Is it worth updating your scoreboard? Oh, I don't know why it went back. Oh, it went back to the beginning of the stream. Thank you, appreciate that. It reloaded my. When I went back to, I reloaded all the. Okay, when the power went out, I went to restore the settings, and that's what it did. All right, tomorrow, freedom to bump. Weaver's still out there. Come on, Luke.
Use the force, Luke.
Weaver got us out of a jam last time. Popped up foul, 0-1. Ball outside, 1-1. Yep, I saw, man. That sucks for him, man. Hope he's okay. Here's the 1-1. Ball, 2-1. The 2-1 from Dreamweaver is popped up, and McMahon's in foul territory. Souvenir, 2-2. The 2-2 hit on the ground, back, and Volpe boots it.
Holy shit.
That's an easy play. That's an easy play. A legit shortstop makes that play. Nice catch by the fan out there. We could really use that kid at shortstop in the Cole jersey. The only thing he did wrong was he's got Cole on the name on the back of his jersey. Outside of that, put him at short. Delulu's in the building. What's up, brother?
Los Yankees de Nueva York.
You just know this run is about to come back to bite us. And that's all for Ian Hamilton. Here's Tim Hill. They gave him a hit. That should not be a hit. That should not have been a hit. That should have been an error. Reporting live from Yankee Stadium, Volpe stinks. You know what that shit, every time someone says reporting live, it always makes me think of Scary Movie, right? In Scary Movie, the scene where it's like, reporting live from Black TV, white folks is dead, we getting the fuck out of here. That scene is fucking hilarious, bro. Yeah, Tim Hill's in the game. This dude has been overworked, bro. Even the official score is covering for Volpe. Yeah, home cooking. He must have been Boone that wrote in that one. Must have been Aaron Boone. Boone must be the scorekeeper on that Volpe hit. Hit that like, guys. If you guys are new, sub up. Here's Tim Hill. Retire all 3 batters he faced yesterday. Tim Hill, 50 games so far this year. He has been getting used. Baltimore 11, Jays 3. Well, can the Yankees take advantage? Probably not. First pitch, caught the zone, doesn't get the call. This is hit in the gap. Dominguez makes the catch, runs it down in the alley. 1 away. I thought that was going to the wall. Good speed by Dominguez. Delulu, you streaming? Maybe that extra outfield practice helped him out this morning. First pitch hit on the ground, foul by lefty Thias. You at the stadium, got you. Are they booing Volpe? No balls, 1 strike count here. Ball high, 2-0. Theo Dennis.
The champ is here.
Tell him I said what up and I played his sound drop. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Foul. 1-2. We need Kyle Tucker this offseason. Dude, with what payroll? Yankees don't want to go over 300. You want to add somebody that's probably going to get like $30 million a year? Not with this team. The 1-2 is hit. Base hit to right field. A 1-2 and he leaves a hanger up there. Here's Simpson. It worked out last time. Let me see if it works again. Simpson is a guy that's tough to double up. Let's just focus on the out. You're not going to get Simpson. Excuse me. Top of the 8th inning. Nope, they're going to pinch hit DeLuca. And DeLuca chops this. High chopper to Hill. And Hill can't come up with it.
No, what the heck? I'll laugh anyway.
It went right under his glove. Bases loaded, 1 away. for Tim Hill. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. Oh, man. He's gonna stick with Tim Hill. Here's Diaz. Ball outside. Ball, 2-0. This all started with the Anthony Volpe error. As that's fouled away, 2-1. You just knew that. It's like clockwork, man. You just knew that run was going to come home to score at some point in time, virtually putting this game away. '51st game this season. Leads AL. This is hit to right field. Foul. 2-2. Dude, I can't be any worse at this point, man. Y'all seeing I can't be any worse. Ball inside, 3-2, nowhere to put him. The 3-2, and this is hit to left field. Dominguez makes the catch, throw home, and the runner scores. You just knew the runner was going to score. It was only a matter of time. Sack fly, 4-2 ball game. Go ahead and pan over to Anthony Volpe. Not a bad throw by Dominguez. X-rays were negative on Eugenio Suarez. That's really good news for him. No balls, 1 strike count to Aranda. Hit on the ground, off the glove of Tim Hill. Tim Hill underhands it to end the inning. 2 outs to get 2 runs. Grisham, Dominguez, and Bellinger. Hit that like, guys. If you guys are new, sub up to the Ace Avenue. Sub up to the Ave. Let's go. I do appreciate you guys. Another tough night for the Yankees with the bats decide they don't want to play today. Yankees don't have swagger or killer instinct is what Eddie says. No, they don't have fight, man. That's what it comes down to. They don't have any fucking urgency. They don't have any heart. They don't have any pride for the fucking pinstripes. Nothing. They don't give a fuck. Because Aaron Boone doesn't give a fuck. Because Brian Cashman can give two shits. Ultimately, because Howe doesn't give two shits. That's ultimately what it comes down to. This Yankee team is just an embodiment of what? This Yankee team is just an embodiment of its leadership. Trent Grisham, who's 0 for 3 today. First pitch is fouled away, 0-1. Grisham swinging a miss. One strikeout away from double-digit strikeouts. When you can't even put the ball in play, look at what just happened with the Rays. They squeaked home a run by just putting the ball in play. 2 miscues gave them 1 run. Like, when you're up there striking out double-digit times, you're not getting those opportunities. Ball high, 1-2. And Grisham hits this right to the first baseman. First baseman takes to the bag himself. 1 away. Here's Dominguez. Johnny DeLuca takes over in center field. Actually, nope. Here's Ahmed Rosario to bat for Dominguez. Ahmed Rosario making his Yankee debut. First pitch to Ahmed, swing and a miss, 0-1. The 0-1. Ball misses, 1-1. A base hit would be nice, dude. We need base runners. A walk would be nice, something. Bellinger's on deck, followed by Giancarlo. The 1-1 is inside, but it's called a strike. That hasn't been getting called all fucking night. Versus lefties this year, Ahmed Rosario, 299. The 1-2. Ahmed hits this base hit to left field. And he's got some speed. First hit is a New York Yankee. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
It's alright, 'cause I'm safe out of there.
He was looking for 2. He was hustling out of the box looking for 2. Tying run is at the plate. First pitch to Belly, right down the middle, called strike, 0-1. All right, Belly's got to get on. Stanton with a bomb. Williams comes in, closes the shit down. The 0-1. Bellinger swinging a miss, 0-2. Second base runner since the first inning. The 0-2 to Cody Bellinger. Bellinger pops this up. Foul territory. And the catcher bounces out of his glove. Yankees catch a break here. In and out of the glove of the catcher Thias as he crashed into the railing. Gotta make him pay. The 0-2. Bellinger, high chopper, right to the pitcher. Pitcher flips it to first, 2 away. See how that high chopper they got when fucking Tim Hill had the same shit, couldn't do it. Come on, Stanton.
You know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
It's about execution. Yo, we need to stand home run here. This is our last shot right here. We need to stand home run. Like, you never want to say like you need this, but we fucking need this. And they're gonna walk Giancarlo Stanton, are they? Or are they gonna come out and well, it would be the smart move with the lefty Jazz up there. They're gonna go to the righty. Honestly, the move I would have done was I would have walked Stanton and pitched the lefty to Jazz. Because at the end of the day, like, they would have had a pinch runner come in and you would have got Stanton out of the game. You never want to put the tying runs on base like that though, but you would have gone lefty, but Stanton's a bat that one swing of the bat can tie this game up. Jazz can too, but I would have taken my chances with that one. Yep, Ahmed is 1 for 1 as a Yankee. Hit that like, guys. Almost at 60 likes. All right, here's Giancarlo Stanton.
You know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
Come on, Stan. Pete Fairbanks is in. A 5.25 ERA in his last 12 appearances. Here's Stanton. First pitch is fouled. 0-1. Swung at ball 1. No balls, 1 strike count. Foul. That was the pitch to hit. That was it. 0-2. You're not going to get another one like that, Stanton. That was the one. The 0-2. Ball misses low. Good fucking take. 1-2. The 1-2. And that ends the inning with a strikeout. Top of the 9th. Jazz, Goldie, McMahon. Last hope for the Yankees next inning. We are headed to the top of the 9th inning. All right, Brubaker's out there. First pitch to called strike. Ahmed Rosario takes over in right field. Swing and a miss, 0-2. 5 consecutive scoreless innings for Brubaker. Caminero, 1 for 4 with a 2-run home run, and that's a ball low. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Foul. The 1-2. Foul. The 1-2 hit on the ground, foul. Goldie's actually out of the game. I think Rice is at first right now. Because they're on the field. I just saw Goldie talking to Judge. One ball, 2 strike count. Another foul ball. The 1-2 outside. 2-2. The 2-2 is hits a left field. Bellinger's there, makes the catch. 1 away. Here's Lau. First pitch to Lau is fouled. 0-1. Ball outside. 1-1. The 1-1 is hit to left field, and Bellinger makes the sliding catch. 2 away. This is what this is what I'm saying, man. This dude is making gold glove plays in left field. Should have been playing left field from the fucking jump. What a catch by Belly. Here's Mangum. First pitch to Mangum is popped up. Left side. This should end the inning. McMahon is under it. Makes the catch. All right. We're 2 outs. We're down by 2 heading into the final frame. Do the Yankees have some fight in them? Jazz, I believe Rice and McMahon. Come on, Yankees. All right, Jazz and Goldie or Rice reach. Ryan McMahon walk-off home run. That'd be a good way for you to earn your pinstripes. Bottom of the 9th inning. Come on, Jazz. Jazz, Goldie, and McMahon. First pitch from Jazz. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Jazz hits this. Deep right field. Pulls it foul. Gotta straighten that out, Jazz. Gotta straighten that out. Jazz almost cut this to 1 run. The 1-1 is outside. 2-1. It's all right. You might have shook him a little bit. Come on, Jazz.
Let's fucking go.
Kobe says go Yankees. The 2-1 is right down the middle, a hanging breaking ball. Jazz takes for a strike. That's your pitch, dude. That's batting practice. That's BP. The 2-2. The 2-2, and Jazz hits this. Center field got under it, and the center fielder makes the catch. If this isn't Rice, I don't know what to tell you. There's no reason it shouldn't be Ben Rice up here. It's Goldschmidt. First pitch to Goldie, ball. Swing and a miss. The 1-1. Foul. 1-2. Can the Yankees come back? Nah, this game is cooked. Thank you, Dooku, for popping in. Hit that like, guys, if you guys are new. I'll be back tomorrow, same start time. Leaving Goldie in here it was a terrible fucking decision. Goldschmidt chops this to short. Hit weakly, and the Yankees are down to their last out. Aaron Boone's a fucking moron, man. Here's McMahon. You need the offense, and you're leaving in Goldie, who's the righty on righty. Make it make sense, man. Make the shit make sense. McMahon takes a called strike. 0-1. McMahon 0 for 2 with a walk. McMahon hits this base hit. Keeps the Yankees' hopes alive for Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Well, we got Max Fried in the bump. Better hope, because I'm going to tell you this. You lose that game tomorrow, you're in deep shit. You lose with your best pitcher on the bump, then you got Will Warren and Marcus Stroman to finish out. Yankees might be looking to get swept. First pitch to Wells, misses low, 1-0. The 1-0 to Wells. Right down the middle, called strike. Dude, Yankees don't swing it. Yankees don't swing at mistakes. They don't. That's the problem. They don't swing when pitchers make mistakes. Foul. Yankees down to their last strike. And Wells hits this center field, and the center fielder makes a running catch as he runs up the wall to end the game. Yankees drop game 1 in this 4-game set. I'm trying to look at this. I'm trying to look at the scores real quick around the league. Dude, we're gonna be out of the fucking playoffs by this week. This team fucking sucks, man. Red Sox, if they... Nah, we're 1.5 on them. I don't fucking know. This week is about to get ugly. This team could be out of the fucking playoff spot by fucking this week. You're 2 games up on that last. You're 2 games up. I have no fucking idea. This team fucking sucks. All right, guys. I'm gonna head out of here, guys. You guys have a good rest of your night. Hopefully, you can get them tomorrow with Max Fried in the bump. If they don't, I'm screwed. The Yankees are screwed. So, have a good night, guys. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. As always, thank you for tuning into Ace Avenue. I'm yours, truly the Ace. Adios.